Hi, I'm Iran. This is the first assignment for the programming and the data science for the 99%, and my topic is pretty interesting: potential event detection by Twitter. And as is known, Twitter is one of the most famous and the largest multimedia platforms in the world, and there are like hundreds and millions of tweets that are created every day by users all over the world. And also, Twist offers the API for both users and researchers to do some interesting analysis. Now I'm going to show you my whole project. My basic idea is like this: find out the top 20 users who have the largest number of followers. Since the top 20 users have more followers than others, so tweets that corresponding to them should be more influential than others. In order to crawl data from Twitter, firstly we need to apply for keys and access tokens through Twitter application management, and we can do it here. After filling some basic information, we can get the consumer key, consumer secret, and access token secret from this website. And now everything is ready. Let's start crawling. And my code is here. This is the basic information, and this can be used to crawl data. However, I don't need all the data for each tweet. I only need the basic ones like tweet text and tweet time, tweet latitude, tweet longitude, and following count, follower count, and retweet count, blah blah. And firstly, I saved all the information in the dictionary, and then I append each dictionary to a list and name it as all tweets. Since I want to predict the potential events in the city, so I locate to San Francisco, and I found the coordinate here through Google Map. Pretty simple. After running this code, we can get the data here. There are thousands of lines here. However, I don't want to analyze the data using the JSON file. I want to transfer it in CSV file and use some functions in Excel. So I use this code to open the JSON file and write it to CSV file. After running this code, we get the CSV files here. As you can see, the first few columns is origin data I've crawled from Twitter. It's not analyzed. However, by using all this data, I can do a lot of interesting things. Firstly, I'm very curious about the ranking value for each user by comparing their followers. So I'm gonna use the rank function. It's here, and as I drag it down to the bottom, here we go. There are like 1084 users here. We got the ranking value for each users. And then I'm also very curious now the top 20 famous users by comparing the follower number also. So I combine the index function, match function, and the large function. And as I drag it down here, yeah, the top 20 users are shown here. And next, I want to know what did they post? Why are they very influential to San Francisco? So I use a similar function here and to print the text. To print the text that they have posted here. And as I drag it down, it's shown here. As you can see, for the first user, he posts something like a fund work, and for the second one, it's more or less like an advancement. And also, I'm very interested to know the top 20 active users. So I use a function like this. So for the first one, and he has the largest number of following number in the list. Yeah, so this is my first assignment, and thank you for watching.